If you have $1,000 and you're planning to start investing in Canada, this video is the only one you need to watch. I am not going to tell you about cryptocurrency, option trading, or individual stock picks. I am going to show you the simplest, most proven, and lowest risk option to turning 1,000 into a working investment in Canada, step by step. So here's what actually happens. Most people actually want to invest, but when they search, they come back with overwhelming results. ETFs, stocks, TFSA, RRSP, and then they get confused. And they end up letting the money sit in their checking account, earning 0.5% or 1%. So in this video, I'm going to remove that paralysis. I'll help you make 3 important decisions and I'll tell you why. So when you leave here after watching this video, you're going to have a clear path and a clear plan. Every first-time investor here in Canada needs to make 3 decisions. Decision 1, which account? Decision 2, which brokerage? Decision 3, what to buy? That's it. 3 decisions. Every other thing is noise. Let me walk you through each of these decisions. For every beginner investor here in Canada, especially those earning below 80,000, the answer is TFSA. Let me explain this in plain English. In TFSA, you invest after tax income. The growth from those investments is completely tax-free. When you withdraw, it is also tax-free. But for RRSP, Registered Retirement Savings Plan, you invest pre-tax income. You can get tax deductions today, but when you withdraw the money at retirement, you get to pay tax. So for a beginner with $1,000, the TFSA wins for 2 reasons. Number 1, it is flexible. You can withdraw from the TFSA without paying tax. Okay? The second reason is it is simple. There are no complex tax strategies. Your money grows, you pay no tax. So it is simple. So one exception. If you are a higher income earner above $100,000 today, and you expect your income to drop significantly at retirement, RRSP becomes more attractive for you. But for a beginner with $1,000, TFSA is where you want to start from. For your first $1,000, I like Wealthsimple or Questrade here in Canada. For some reason, I tend to prefer Wealthsimple for a number of reasons, because I do have both platforms actually. But either of them are free to open. Alright, so do your research and find out which one suits you best. Now, the most important decision, what to buy. Personally, if I had $1,000 and I want to start investing today, I will start with 2 investments. Number 1 is going to be an all-in-one ETF that most Canadians actually like, and that's what I'll buy. It is called XEQT. I like it because it is diversified, and as a beginner, you don't want to bet on a single stock or a single individual investment. You buy an ETF that holds several companies all in one. Now, one thing is you might not get exponential returns, but the good thing is at that point you're actually chasing safety. Now, the second thing I'll also hold is a dividend-paying equity. For instance, Canadian banks, Canadian utility companies, real estate investment trusts. Those companies are actually popular for being stable and paying dividends, because I do like receiving income on a monthly or on a quarterly basis in my portfolio. So that's how I'll play. So let me walk you through exactly how to place the order. Now, open your Wealthsimple, click on your TFSA account, click Trade, search XEQT, and then you click Buy. You actually have 2 options: market order, which buys at the current price immediately, or you go for limit order. For the first purchase, a market order is fine. Enter the dollar amount, review, and then you go ahead and confirm. So that is it. you have your first investment. The whole process took about 10 minutes or less. Now, the most important thing I can tell you after making your first investment is do not check it every day. Like seriously, don't check, because this is the single most destructive behavior of long-term investors, checking their portfolio during market fluctuations. You're going to be driven to make decisions based on your emotions and then end up reacting based on short-term market movements. Don't forget, this is the stock market. Stocks always move. They are not fixed like bonds or GICs. They move. But the good thing is, over time, they are popular for being up. So don't check in a short time, otherwise you make emotional decisions that is going to be adverse to what you're trying to build. Now, one thing you need to do is to automate your investing. Even if it is $50 per week or $50 on a monthly basis, it goes a long way to compound over a long period of time. Yeah, that's how the boring strategy builds extraordinary returns. Automate it, let it compound, keep investing, don't check, and then you look at it after 5 to 10 years and you'll be proud at what you've built for yourself. So, if this video helped you, the free beginner guide in the description is going to take you 3 steps further. It covers how to build your portfolio, how to allocate the $1,000, and how to take your investment from $1,000 to $10,000. If you have specific questions about ETFs, how to open it, and how to go about this, book a session for the Invest IQ 5 steps guide. And one last thing, if this video helped you, I have other videos that you're going to find very useful in your investment journey. So consider hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next video.